So, Kris, welcome to the show, my friend. I'm happy to have you here today talking about all things EMF. So, first of all, welcome. And would love to just start off, hammer right to the point. What are EMFs and why are they important?
So thanks for having me, Rob. Of course, it's always great catching up with you. But I'm only here not really to talk anything else but EMFs. But we're really EMFs are, and I think what the general public or the general audience needs to understand is that what electromagnetic fields are, and that's the acronym EMFs. They're categorized in two different, I would say, categories. One, there's the natural EMFs, which are natural occurrences in nature, such as the resonance from the Earth's magnetic field itself, for example. Exposure from the sun, for example. These are all natural EMFs and occurrences that happen in nature by design. And this is completely different from what I'm about to address right now, which is what we call artificial or man-made electromagnetic fields that have been known to cause and have been directly related to and linked to a lot of health-related issues. Cancer and tumors, worst case scenario, but obviously a lot of health issues, day-to-day health issues. But the real difference here is that most of the man-made artificial electromagnetic fields are commonly sourced from a lot of the data transmitting devices that we commonly use, such as smartphones, cell phones. In the earlier days when there was no smartphone, it was a cell phone, and pretty much anything wireless. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily strictly just wireless technologies. It actually, there's a term called LFs, which is low frequencies that you can typically find in your home that typically come from appliance devices such as your microwave or your television or your fridge, and even smart meters. So there is a subcategory to that as well. However, again, what this really is, it's energy transmission, specifically radio communication from data transmitting devices that emit this frequency that we now know as electromagnetic fields or associated with electromagnetic fields that is completely artificial and man-made. In other words, it's not the natural frequencies that I was telling you about, the natural occurrences that we have in nature that our bodies are obviously used to. And in fact, we actually resonate with. This is the main difference.
Love it, man. Yeah, thanks for outlining that. And something that I think I always like to kind of let people or remind people of is nature has adapted over tens of thousands, if not millions of years, or even billions of years, depending on how far back you think the world goes, to different frequencies. And you think of bats using sonar, they're not using their eyesight, they're picking up frequencies as they go. Pollinators are a big thing with frequencies. And, I've seen a lot of studies out there that say the two biggest threats to pollinators are pesticides and electromagnetic frequencies. And we're talking about these non-native man-made electromagnetic frequencies, electromagnetic fields, electromagnetic radiation. There's a lot of different, terminology we can use, EMF, EMR. But generally speaking, we're talking about the non-native ones when we're speaking of that here. So